Hi everybody, I'm back home. I've been home for a couple of hours now. It was a big ordeal getting home. In fact, the hospital ended up comping me a taxi cab to get home. I think it cost them like $240. The transport that I had to get to my initial appointment, they'll only do 60 miles at a time, and it was over 60 miles to get home after they transferred me from the one hospital to the other. So Medicaid and Medicare would not drive me home. So we were afraid we were going to have to try to Uber it or something, but the hospital comped me a taxi, and unfortunately her map setting had us take the back roads instead of the highway, and I get car sick, and I'm feeling I still feel like I'm walking on a carnival ride or something. But I'm home, and I'm in my jammies, all comfy, and critters are happy to see me, especially Pupper. He is filthy. I'm gonna attack him with a brush and some baby wipes before I let him get into my bed tonight. And then tomorrow he's getting a bath, a full out bath. And I'm going to try to attack Pretty Girl too, because she's pretty well filthy. They've never been outside, 24 hours nonstop for damn near a week before. And living on a dirt road, it travels, and plus they've made their kennel pretty dirty, so they're just gritty and filthy, and some of the windows got opened up in the house, which is fine, except for you also had the air on, so hopefully it wasn't but for a day or two, but all that dirt came in the windows, and so my floor and chair, everything is just coated in dirt. I'm wearing my flip-flops because the floor is so gritty and dirty. The kitties are all happy to see me. Laddie still hasn't come home, and Missy hasn't showed up yet, but Sissy recently arrived and got some snacks and dinner, and now she's kind of ignoring me a little bit, but I got Pee-wee here. She's happy to be back inside, and she likes sitting on the arms of the chairs next to me. She's been up here supervising, going through my mail and everything, and Pupper ate his dinner, and that's probably the first time he's eaten, I bet you, possibly the whole time I've been gone. Not sure if Pretty Girl ate hers, but I did go ahead and just bring in all their food dishes and dump them back into the containers and mix them up and get some fresh food out, and everybody seemed to eat pretty good. And gonna have to I'm working on a grocery shopping order, because some of my food is a little questionable now, and even my gluten-free Oreos have gone stale. Gonna have to replace the milk, and the bunnies need their cages changed out. I don't have the bedding to do it, so I'll have to get the bedding. Because we took the back way home, we didn't pass by Walmart to get my prescription, so I'm gonna kind of tempt fate tomorrow, and I'll place a pickup order and go, and I've got prescriptions I gotta pick up, and I'm just gonna do that myself real quick tomorrow. Give me a chance to run the truck. The diesel truck doesn't like sitting for very long, so it may take a bit to get her going tomorrow. When I first start her up, it'll probably shoot out a noxious mushroom cloud out of the exhaust from sitting for a week. But I also want to, even though we're having warm weather, I want to check the fuel tanks and make sure I don't need to top off either of the tanks in case it gets cold again. But I've got laundry that needs to go to laundromat. I'm not sure if I'm going to tempt fate or not to take that, but I might. And what I might do, there's a laundromat I can drop it off at, and they'll do it for me. It'll cost, because it's mostly blankets and towels, and it's by weight. With the regular laundry and with blankets, it's by what size it is and how many. It's, per blanket. So it'll cost me a fortune, but I'm not sure I'm up to doing it, staying at the laundromat and do it myself. And I think I'm just out of reach for them to come pick it up from me, because they do have that service, but I think, I'm not quite over the Arkansas state line, so I don't think they'll actually come and get it from me, but I think I will go ahead and spend the money on the drop-off service, and I'll probably just go ahead and give them everything rather than trying to do a few loads of clothes in my little washer here, but just let them do it and then go pick it up either later that day or the day after. And yeah, tomorrow I'll have to start working on figuring out a ride back to Springfield for the biopsy on Saturday, because Medicare, Medicaid won't take me. I'll probably start with the hospital and see if they would comp me again. Otherwise, family might help me with an Uber. It's 2 hours to get there, basically. Little less than 2 hours to get there. I think her meter, the app for her meter, it was well over $100 in the taxi. I mean, like $160, $70 or something. I think the flat rate for the mileage that was calculated by their app, it was like the hospital paid $240 to get me home. So I don't know if they'll pay that again to get me back up there and then get me back home again. So it kind of sucks. I can get 60 rides a year, but with a maximum of 60 miles per trip with Medicaid, Medicare. And that's fine to go to Joplin, but that extra little bit to Springfield puts it over that, and they were willing to leave me stranded, which is pretty shitty. But yeah, so I have our understanding is it should be, they'll shave a small spot somewhere and do it, but I guess in the paperwork for the biopsy, it says it could take anywhere from 3 to 12 hours surgery. So, I guess it depends on, where it is, how deep it is. Plus, my hope is that if it's something that they can see that they can just go ahead and remove or something, just go ahead and do it and then, biopsy it then. But that way I don't have to go through repeated surgeries and all that, but it could be the nurse said it could be just a little spot, or it could be shave the whole half a head and then basically remove however much of the skull cap and staple it all back together again. So who knows what the hell I'm going to look like when the day is done on Saturday, but it is what it is. And then it could take up to a week before we get a determination as to what exactly is in my head and going on in my head. If it is a tumor, they'll have to do a lot of testing on it for, genetics and to see, what kind of a tumor it is, how aggressive it is, and come up with a treatment plan if necessary. And so it'll be around between the 9th and the 11th probably of November before I know exactly what's going on. For sure, there is some swelling. I'm on medicine for that and the headaches that it gives me because it's building up too much pressure in my head. Not enough that they need to leave it at this point, but they've done MRIs and CTs, and they can see that there's fluid, but there's something with the fluid, and that's what they need to figure out, whether it could just be a dense pocket of more fluid, or it could be a tumor. And then if it is a tumor, there is a chance. They won't give me percentages or anything because they don't know, but it could be cancerous, it could be non-cancerous, it could be something that can be removed, it could be something that can't be removed. They just can't tell from the imaging. So that's why they're going to go in and look, take it out, whatever. But because they can't do it till Saturday, and today I believe is Monday, they allowed me to come home. Yay! But, so I'm just relaxing in my chair with my kitties and doing back to my usual thing of watching YouTube and being a vegetable. Somewhat. Physically being a vegetable. It's going to take me a little while to get some energy and strength back, but, luckily, I did lose some weight while I was in the hospital. My underwear fit again. I spent the last several days in the hospital wearing adult diapers a size too small, and then my mom and aunt and cousin came to visit, and they got me some regular underwear from the gift shop. And they were about a size too small, so I'm actually in underwear that's not so tight that I can't breathe. And for those paying attention, I still have not fully shit yet. I did poop a little bit in the hospital, but I'm so bloated, and, God help me if I have to bend over to tie my shoes. My gut is just, But I've got some remedies that I can do to, if necessary, tomorrow while I'm at Walmart, I'll pick up a small bottle of Coke or something, because caffeine, especially Coke Classic, all I'll need is a couple of drinks of that, and I'll be running for the bathroom. So I'll probably repost on here going, hallelujah, and, just happy as all get out when I finally go to the bathroom, because it's not been a week, but it's close to a week. Oh, my goodness, I need to poop so bad. I've been farting. I've been tooting. But I still haven't quite done it yet. We'll all have a party when I finally do. I think it's the stress of everything, plus I think a side effect of a lot of the meds they had me on was just, and the diet that they had me on there in the hospital, just wasn't conducive for pooping. It filled me up, but it's just all sitting there, So, have a prayer, light a candle, something that Geneva has some sort of a good poop next, 12, 24 hours. I mean, I don't want to shit myself, of course, I always do, but I wouldn't mind just getting empty, Yeah, we're all old enough to have that conversation. Happens to the best of us. So, it's not quite, it might be right around 8 o'clock. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna stay up. I need to shake the road dust out of my sheets. So I'm not gonna try to change the sheets or anything, but with the windows open, there's road dust all over my bed. But and then I need to attack my dog before he gets under the covers, because oh my goodness, he's filthy. I got done petting him and my hands are basically black. But he's a happy boy. And I'll be a happy girl if Missy comes home. Sissy came home, but she's she's laying on the kitchen counter with her butt facing me. She's letting me know that she's not too happy that I disappeared on her and had these strangers come, and they didn't do things by her schedule and by her standards. I'm lucky if I do. So maybe she'll forgive me. It's nice enough that I may just leave the door open all night tonight, and with the screen curtain closed, but so that they can all come and go, and when they forgive me, come get into bed for a quick cuddle or something. And hopefully when I wake up, Missy will be here. I know! Come tell me! She's coming to tell me all about it. I dared to disappear on her. I know. Poor baby. You didn't have a mama to make biscuits on and a mama to suck on her shirt to leave a wet spot. It's just, are you gonna go cuddle with your bunny? She might go get into Clover's cage. She likes cuddling with Clover. Are you gonna go and commiserate with Clover? Yeah, you haven't. Oh, there she goes. She hasn't been able to get into Clover's cage for almost a week to cuddle with him. So I think she's back outside maybe to get some more dinner. I don't know. But anyway, thanks for all the well wishes and everything. And I'll keep everybody posted as best I can as to what's going on. Bye.